You get a little bit of the poopy bums.
Poopy bums.
Poopy bums?
from the burrito. Death Talk, episode 37.
Is that the go?
That's the go. We're going right now.
This?
On air with Ryan Seacrest.
Turn the red light on. Do we have one of those?
No, like Uncle Jesse had when he was writing jingles on
exactly.
Fuller House.
Fuller House. Shout out to Fuller House.
Yo, my recording studio's in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm recording jingles right now with Joey. Cut it out.
That lovely voice you're listening to right now, that's Mark Conley.
Yep.
Welcome back to the podcast, Mark.
Hey, speaking of Full House, this is something I learned recently. The guy, Dave Coulier, who played it's not Uncle Joey, just Joey.
Yeah, Uncle Joey.
He's not an uncle.
Oh, he's not? They didn't call him Uncle Joey?
I think he's just Joey. And then it's Uncle Jesse. Anyways, Joey, did you know that he dated Alanis Morissette?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that Jagged Little Pill's about him?
Yeah.
That's the rumor. I don't know. Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
That's what people told me. I don't know if it's true.
I've heard that forever.
I don't know Alanis, so...
Whatever that hit song was, I forget what it's called.
Ironic?
No, the other one. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, there was like 4 hits on the record.
The first hit is supposedly about him. Yes, that one. Yeah.
And I fit her.
Oh, you censored yourself, Mark.
I
just
did.
censored himself.
What do we do in a theater? I don't know.
Yeah. I won't introduce Caleb yet because he's actually texting someone right now. But
we started.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, welcome back to Deathwish.
Thanks.
After our weekend long
it was
tour.
2 days.
Yeah, Caleb's looking rough around the edges.
Wow, how dare you?
But in like a cool
How
way.
was your weekend, Caleb?
So sick. It was a great time.
Yeah.
The cold was fucking miserable, but the shows were great. The second night, the place we played didn't have heat, so that was fun.
Who were you playing with? Because you're in like 47 bands.
This was with Prison Hit, and I filled in for a band called Some Nerve.
Oh, okay. I'm sure there's some fans out there. So we got him. We got him in studio today.
Maybe so.
Caleb Gowett in studio.
Yeah,
send $250. Right. Send $250 for an autograph. Paid postage.
And that miserable son of a bitch is back. Chris Martin.
Yep.
Everyone loves when I call him a miserable son of a bitch.
I know.
How's it going, Chris? You got your flannel on?
It's going. I have my flannel.
You got your flannel. You got your polar. You're looking good. Yep. You're ready to go. You got those tours coming up.
Polar.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! Woo!
Good stuff. You should buy some.
No, it's funny. I'm drinking I just finished a Polar Pink Grapefruit Dry. Funny, it's dry. It's liquid.
I got the ruby red grapefruit.
Damn, V. 2 different kinds of grapefruit?
Yep.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
and Husky Leon is back. He's back for another episode.
Crushed it on his forehead.
Welcome back. We haven't seen you for a few months. What's going on?
What have you been doing?
Yeah,
I've been drinking Polar.
just drowning in Polar. I mean, I know it's cold outside, so you probably haven't been sleeping in your hut like you usually do.
Yeah, I got a good gig. You know the front displays at grocery stores? I've been putting Polar ones together.
Wow, that's
I actually used to do that, and I was really good at it.
Really?
When I worked at Shaw's, yeah. Shout out to Shaw's Star Market.
Shout out to Stars.
Stars.
No idea why I said that.
You just combine Star Market and Shaw's together.
Yeah, I love the Stars.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into it. Mark.
Hold on.
No, you want to do a little bit more? What?
No one introduced you.
I never introduced myself, and I always forget.
And this really annoying voice you're hearing at the very beginning of the podcast is Richard Rossi.
Yes, yeah.
Former Shaw's Star Market employee.
Former, yes.
Yeah.
11 years I worked there.
11 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe they're still in business.
They were flourishing while I was there.
Yeah, I bet.
Just like Target when Caleb worked there.
Caleb, he had a future there.
Yeah.
Still does have a future.
Yeah, I could throw some weight around, get us all jobs there. Don't worry.
Promise?
They want me back, dude.
Damn, V.
Dude, Walt was making those pepperoni pizzas in the morning.
Shit.
Every morning.
Feed the overnight workers.
Yeah, no, the overnight guys would come in. They had their regular. I had their breakfast burritos ready, their personal pan pizza dishes ready, all set.
They were eating personal pan pizzas at like 7 in the morning?
Not 7 in the morning, but like, 10 or 11.
Yeah, when
That's acceptable.
when you work overnight, I used to work overnight too. It's like it'll just be like 8 o'clock in the morning. You're just like, yeah, I'd like some French fries right now. Like it makes no sense,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you just get like weird cravings.
Yeah.
But the overnight guys were like, it was basically my regulars, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my guys. No,
Just
they
my
got
guys.
they got the same exact thing every morning, and then there's one dude who would always like try to switch it up, but like end up getting the same thing. You know, I'll just get chicken fingers.
I worked at a snack bar, the concession stand at a minor league baseball team for like 3 years in the summer, and there were always night games. There was like a couple games in the summer where summer camps would come, so it'd be in the afternoon, it'd be like 10 or 11 o'clock game, but we're serving the same food, and you get a break, and they would let you have like a little bit of food for a break, so I'd have a break at like 10:30, and I'm just eating like chili cheese fries. And it was like totally normal, but then I was like, oh, what am I doing? It's just a disappointing life.
I don't know if in your high school, but like they had 3 different lunch times. Like they had like a 10:30, 11:30, and 12:30. It was like the worst getting the 10:30 lunch.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is breakfast.
No, what's weird is I never thought it was weird.
No, because you're just used to
that's
it.
That's what lunch
Yeah,
is.
10:30 in the morning. This is lunchtime.
Oh, so weird.
Yeah.
I used to get home from high school at like 2 o'clock if I didn't have like a practice for like sports or something after, and like think the day was over.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Just gonna do homework.
Like Mark.
I didn't do homework, but anyways.
Well, we got a lot of news to get into, Mark, don't we?
Sure, yeah.
A lot of make some stuff up.
Some news.
Why don't you tell us about some of the things happening?
Sure. So we teased this last episode, but everything came true, and there was a Bosk premiere on BBC Radio. The rock show, is that what it was called?
Yep,
right?
With Daniel P. Carter.
Yeah, the song Kobe played. And also in the past, since the last episode, the music video for that same song got premiered via the Nerdist, or Nerdist.com. So make sure to check out the music video for that song. It's an awesome song. If you haven't heard of Bosk before, we did a 7-inch for them a few years ago. You should listen to that too. But their new album is called Audio Noir, and that's coming out April 1st. We just got the CDs in today. They look awesome.
Audio Noir.
There are bundles. You can get T-shirts with them. There's a few T-shirts. There's a hoodie.
We're almost out of the first color, so
I know. Get on it. Purple with a blob, black blob.
You could bundle that variant with the other 2 variants.
Oh yeah, we do have an all 3 color bundle, but it's running low, so you guys better get on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys even collect?
So yeah, there's a bunch of different merch designs. The album's on CD and vinyl. Very interesting artwork, very interesting music. It's really cool. So just give it a listen. I bet you'll like it. Next thing we can talk about is that Death Index pre-orders are still going strong. We've been talking about that. It's going to come out next Friday on February 26th. There was a music video for the song
Fup.
Fup. Fup, fup, fup. We're totally not sure if that's how the band will want us to pronounce it, but I think it's Fup.
I think it... Okay, here's what I think.
It's F-U-P, capital.
I think it's like a weird abbreviation of fucked up.
That's a weird saying, too, but I'm not totally sure. Regardless,
I'm making that up. I'm basing that off of little knowledge.
This morning, the music video got premiered on Brooklyn Vegan. So that's on our YouTube page as well, so go check out the new song. There's been 3 songs for that released so far. Dream Machine, Little and Pretty, and Fup. So listen to those 3 songs. Get excited. Pre-order that shit. We've talked about it. There's a bunch of merch designs and bundles for that as well. So yeah, bundles. That comes out February 26th. So get excited for that.
That ding was Melanie saying hi to everyone.
Hey, Melanie.
Hi.
Good to know you're really focused on the podcast, Caleb. In honor of Young and in the Way's tour with Take that starts this Saturday in Boston, we'll all be there. We're having a special sale through our store where all Young and in the Way items are 20% off. All records and merch with the code YAITW20, capital letters.
At checkout.
One word.
20% off.
20% off. Brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store. I hate how you say that.
You love it.
So yeah, Young and in the Way is awesome. We have a lot of cool shirts and records and banners and all that shit. So
you can't
go check it out.
You can't bundle it, but you can buy them both.
Yeah.
Create your own bundle.
Create your own bundles. Make your own world. Use your own imagination. The life of Pablo.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
I remember my first time using a mic.
Technical
Fuck you,
difficulties. A lot of vitriol.
So,
a lot of vitriol in this booth right now.
That's it for the news. Booth. That's it.
Studio.
That's fantastic, Mark.
Yep.
Thank you for bringing
Fantastico.
us the up-to-date breaking news.
You got it.
Hashtag Mark's Newsroom.
Thanks for being a stand-up guy.
Thanks.
Have we ever checked that hashtag out?
I don't
Mark's
know.
Newsroom?
I think I just made that up. I don't know if that was an actual hashtag, but
Oh, okay.
now it is. Use
I feel like
hashtag.
we've said that.
If you want to
a
give
lot.
Mark a scoop for his newsroom, use hashtag Mark's Newsroom.
So sick.
Yes.
Also, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah,
That's it.
I'll work on my Matt Lauer impression. Or Al Roker.
I heard there's some tours happening. There's a lot of tours happening, Chris.
Yeah, things are busy.
Things are picking up.
Things are real
Who's
busy.
on tour?
Here.
Tour.
It's that time for tour time with Miserable Chris.
Hold on, I don't listen to the full episodes. Are you playing the song?
If it's
Whatever you're
If
gonna
I
say,
feel-
wrong. No, you should do it every time.
well, if I feel like it's a good,
AKA
Good
if he
cut.
remembers.
aka if I remember.
All right,
Yeah, something like that.
let's leave a little break.
He's miserable. He's got glasses. He's got a new haircut. It's tour time with Miserable Chris.
Okay, we have a few tours going on. Death Index announced they'll be touring the U.S. starting April 21st through May 4th.
Touring the U.S. of A.
Yep, and then they'll head over to Europe and tour May 12th through the 28th. I'm going to do a quick recap of tours that are going on.
Recap.
Co-Leader will be touring with Deftones starting March 19th through March 24th.
Swerving.
Narrows is playing a couple of shows in Washington State, April 1st and 2nd.
Oh yeah.
I love the hype man thing going on. That's great.
You can't see, but he's just bobbing his head.
Sickest beat I ever heard. Keep going, Chris.
Okay. Bosk will be playing a few UK shows with Cult of Luna starting April 9th through the 11th.
That means moon.
The ad-libs are great. Touche Amore and Modern Life is War tour with Grilled Biscuits starting next week, February 26th through March 6th. Young and in the Way tour with Take starts this Saturday, February 20th to March 5th.
Take your best friend to that show.
And that's it. That's it for tours.
Very cool. So there's if you want to get more info, deathwishinc.com/tours, right, Chris?
Yes.
Is that where you go?
We always update that.
The full listing's there, and go find a show near you.
So updated.
We're gonna go see Young and the Way on Saturday, right? Everyone's going, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I think everyone in the
Be
office is.
my blood.
So it's gonna be at the Brighton Music Hall. You should go to Roxy's Grilled Cheese before,
Roxy's.
and
We got to look up when the Linfield one's opening.
I was just gonna ask.
I was just up there the other day.
Is it open?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Cheese me, please.
What'd you get? Would you go? What store did you go to up there?
Oh my god, what's it called?
Carhartt, Obvi.
No.
Wow, looks like Rich is lying about going.
No. Yard House.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a restaurant there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got
Are you close to
told me
the
about
one
that
in
place.
Boston?
They got a Gardein menu there, which I enjoy.
Gardine.
Don't you live close to the one in Boston, though?
Yeah, well, I was up in the area.
Oh, okay.
You know, shit
All right.
happens.
Just
Chris,
hanging out.
Don't judge me.
I just wanted to know why you were so close to...
Don't you live
work.
in Lynn? You should just eat in Lynn every day.
I could go to Linfield if I wanted.
Yo,
I live pretty close.
Instead of going to Yard House or Roxy's when it opens up, there's a fucking Wahlburgers at the Linfield shopping center.
Hey.
Run into Marky Mark. Shoot up, just say some Transformers lines. Maybe you'll
Fuck
get some
that,
free
dude.
fries.
Looking to run into Donnie.
Yo, Donnie is cool.
So, guys,
I think I found a Transformer.
we got a few things to talk. We got a few things to talk about today.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
And you guys use SoundCloud?
Nope.
What's that?
Yes, you do. Everyone uses SoundCloud.
I actually don't. We were just
I
talking
mean,
about it.
you
Okay.
do to listen to stuff
Yeah.
sometimes.
Is
Yeah.
that like the iCloud?
I feel...
You send your
I feel like
sounds up
SoundCloud
there?
is always like the one that does like song premieres. It's either
Yes.
SoundCloud or YouTube.
Yeah.
We like using YouTube most of the time.
Bandcamp can do that now, right? That's like a new feature, right?
Yeah, well, they could always do it, but yeah,
Oh.
there's like an exclusive stream feature thing too.
Gotcha.
But SoundCloud seems like it's in a little bit of trouble. It's not making money.
Ooh.
And I can see why. SoundCloud's a really good platform. I gotta say, it's for as far as like someone that has to upload stuff all the time, it's really easy to use.
Yeah.
And it's easy to embed. It's like not confusing. It's just an easy platform to use.
Yeah.
I actually really like it a lot, but they can't seem to.
Okay, well, what drives me nuts about SoundCloud is like actually like plain stuff, like not embedded stuff. Like if you go to like SoundCloud.com/whatever you're listening to,
Yeah.
like it's so confusing. Like you'll be trying to play like.
Honestly,
Usually it's like 1 or 2 song stream and that's fine, but like if you're like trying to listen to an album or something, like it skips to like a random song half the time afterwards. But it won't even be like a random like related song. It'll like I'll listen. I don't know. We just talked about Young and the Way. I'll listen to a Young and the Way song. Just throwing that out there as an example, and then it'll play like a dubstep song afterwards.
Yeah, it does like
because like it'll be related by a tag or something.
Yeah,
I'm just like, what are you doing?
If you're it's not great. I wouldn't say like you can follow people on SoundCloud. Like people can follow our thing, like SoundCloud.com/Deathwish Inc. And you can follow what we post. Like I post new songs on there all the time for stuff that we've released. It's not a great way to like. It doesn't have a great discovery tool, but I think but it does get a lot. Like generally speaking, like people on there are people that use SoundCloud really like SoundCloud. And they use it a lot. It's also a really good podcast platform. You can actually host your entire podcast on SoundCloud.
Why aren't we?
We have
best part about SoundCloud waveforms.
Yeah, I just actually, you know what? I just put all the Deathwish podcasts on SoundCloud. You can listen to every single one there now.
You heard it here first.
For the next month
exclusive.
or so.
From Deathcast 01 to Death Talk 36.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go listen to the Deathcasts. Deathcasts. They're cool.
Yeah, they're all up there. So. People have requested it, and like we just haven't done it because I was just like, I don't really know because we already put them on YouTube and like you can subscribe. But I was just like, enough people like talked about it, or I was just like, yeah, I should put them up there, and I did.
Does
Chris,
anyone listen to podcasts on YouTube?
No, it's a small amount.
Some people
it's
do.
a small amount, but like I feel like it's like compared to like our subscribers, it's a very small amount.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's necessary to have it streaming somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And our YouTube channel is cool, or you can listen to it on SoundCloud. It's just cool to have it somewhere. You can listen to it on deathwishinc.com too.
Yeah.
There's a player on the website too.
I forgot about that.
So it's just, I mean, there are people that just prefer a certain platform, so I just put it up there. But I like SoundCloud. I hope it sticks around. I don't want it to, it's losing money because I don't think they've found a great way to monetize the system. You can pay for SoundCloud right now. It's like $10 a month or something like that. It's to upload a bunch, and it's like unlimited uploads, and you get all these stats and stuff like that.
Chris, you might know this a little better than I do, but isn't SoundCloud a lot more common with like hip hop stuff?
Yeah, it's definitely like big in that world of music. But,
yeah.
So it'll be kind of interesting if it did go away, and
I think like
where those people would go.
Like Kanye West put a new song on SoundCloud when he released it.
New songs, yeah.
We should probably talk about that too.
Yeah,
it's a good segue.
I put that in a discussion thing. All right, we need to talk about Kanye West. Sure. I know it's probably been beaten into the ground, but
yeah.
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting what he's doing.
That he can just do whatever the fuck he wants and everyone goes along with it.
I like that like somebody that popular can do really weird shit. But it's also just like shock value.
And Jake, you want to talk about Kanye West? We literally just started talking about Kanye West, not about the jacket, but like we're just about his album.
I've actually never really heard Kanye West as an artist. Hold on, I have a dog attack. But I saw a photo the other day of him wearing a hoodie with a fur coat. I mean, who does that, right?
Mark does that. He wears it to work sometimes.
A friend of mine wrote something to the effect of, like, you only wear a hoodie with a fur coat if you're like if you just committed a crime and running really fast. Like, it makes no sense why you would put that together legitimately. But I don't know anything about him, and the other stuff. whatever, right?
Yeah. That's Jake's official comment. Whatever.
Everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy.
We will.
Bye.
Yeah, Kanye West. I
totally forgot about the jacket thing.
Yeah, I forgot about it until he just walked by.
Yeah, that just reminded me. Yeah.
I think it's interesting. I feel like it's not. I feel like a lot of what he's doing is not sort of like him just being a crazy, like, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I think a lot of this is all planned and
oh yeah,
calculated.
it's publicity,
calculated, and
yeah.
I think the fact that it's kind of funny. You wouldn't been able to do this years ago. Like with streaming services now, he's considering his album an ongoing project. He's always changing it, updating it, remixing it, adding tracks, taking away tracks.
Yeah,
he's considering it an ongoing project.
Yeah.
Has he actually said that?
Not that exact word.
That would actually be like a really neat idea.
Okay,
but frustrating for people who just want.
Now,
to
not everyone can do this.
You know?
Obviously, not everyone can do this. Not everyone can say, like, all right, here's my album. Wait, I'm going to change the track listing. Wait, I'm going to change the cover. Wait, I'm going to add another song. Wait, I'm going to take away a song. Wait, I want to redo this part.
Yeah.
But with streaming, you can do this now because you don't. You know, it's not available anywhere except Tidal, right?
Yeah. He actually said the other day that I don't know how true this is, but it will never be available for sale. It's only going to be available on Tidal.
I think he has a huge stake in Tidal, right?
But there was a stat yesterday. There was a bunch of news stories that in the first day it was available,
got pirated 500,000.
Yeah, over 500,000
downloads.
times. So it's just like, holy shit! Imagine if it was for sale.
That makes sense. It does. You know why.
Like, I feel like you're just going to lose money from not putting it on other platforms.
Yeah.
It's like...
there's no physical product associated with it. Yeah.
No.
There's no CD,
not yet, at
there's
least.
no vinyl, right?
There might be someday.
Yeah, and that's the
Not
weird...
yet.
It's really weird that I don't want to say it's weird, but, like, it's weird that an album is not physically produced yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once I'm sure it will one day...
yeah.
When he decides that it's done, when he decides to finish the album,
or if he can decide on what the artwork should be.
Yeah. I think that aspect is interesting about the whole thing. I wouldn't say I'm a Kanye West fan. I think I've listened to like two albums that I actually like Graduation Days. I'm sorry. Is it Graduation Day?
There's a Graduation.
I'm thinking of the Head Automatica album, Graduation Day.
Shit.
Graduation and 808 and Heartbreaks. That's a good record. I like that one.
Okay.
Everyone hates that record.
A lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was actually a pretty good album.
The thing I feel not weird about, but I like when a band or artist can, they think about what the album's going to be and they decide what that is. I want to hear exactly what they want to present to me, because they're the one who created it. And I remember he's been like writing out track listings and posting photos and stuff, and like the first few versions of it was 10 songs, and now it's 17, and some of the songs that are past 10 were songs that he was releasing in the coming weeks before it. But after listening to it, have you all listened to it?
Yeah. I've not listened.
Okay.
I've not heard one thing from the album.
Tell me if you can agree with me here. Listening to it,
Did you guys sign up for Tidal to just listen to it?
I signed up for Tidal.
Both of you?
Yeah.
How'd you guys like the platform?
I hate it.
Me too.
Fucking hate Tidal. It's awful. It's awful. The app.
You heard it here
sucks.
first. Chris Martin fucking hates Tidal.
And trying to sign up for Tidal was the worst. It literally took me probably 45 minutes to just try to sign up. It kept not loading correctly and saying I signed up and I didn't. It was just it was a mess.
I'm sure it was getting a massive hit that day, but at the same time, I think we've all used we've used Spotify, RDO, Apple Music. I could live on any of those things. I prefer Spotify right now, but
I'd rather use Spotify than Tidal.
But Tidal,
I've only used the web version of Tidal.
Yeah,
it's just a free trial. I'm going to cancel it.
Yeah, same. I already set a reminder.
Anything cool about it that you like?
No, it's just like everything else, except kind of slow.
Yeah.
How does the music video stuff integrate?
haven't even.
I haven't even. I
honestly,
literally just used it to listen to the new Kanye.
I did that, and I searched a couple Deathwish things just to see. But it was just there.
Deathwish album's available now in Tidal.
Yes, but hold on, I was going to say something. So my thing, I was thinking about it is that it seems like a complete. What's up?
Just put the mic to
okay.
There you go.
It seems like from track 1 to track 10, track 10's Waves. It seems like Waves was all, even though he kept changing the track listing, when it was 10 songs, Waves was the last song every time. It feels like it's done. And the rest of it feels like bonus tracks. And those songs are good, but it feels like a complete thing, and then it just bums me out.
Like the body of work is, it stops at Waves.
It's like,
and then
it's awesome, and then Waves is the perfect way for it to end, and the rest of the songs are, songs I've already heard or songs I haven't heard, but it just doesn't seem like it fits in with the whole thing, and I don't really know why. Maybe because those songs are really popular.
Yeah.
There's that Nike diss song that is on Facts, I think it's called. A bunch of other songs, but I don't know. It bums me out.
It's like a deluxe reissue where they're like, all right, here's the album plus
here's some bonus tracks.
5 live tracks that sound like shit.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, but I don't know. Everyone probably just likes all 17 songs. You know what I mean?
I mean, I like the album. I'll admit that.
Can we also say that it's weird that you can edit this out if you want, but he fucking tweeted that Bill Cosby's innocent and never deleted the tweet?
I wish he would just not say things.
And everyone just sort of swept it under the rug, I guess, including myself. I don't know. It's weird, but
I don't... Kanye West personally sounds like a horrible human being to me.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know him. I don't know if this is all an act, but maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those crazy geniuses. You know what I mean?
He did that, I think, a day before that Madison Square Garden thing, and it was picked up on every news thing ever. So everyone was talking about it.
And he's I don't want to say he's almost sacrificing himself, his identity, what people think of him for the greater marketing good of himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't care what people think about him, and even if he's saying ridiculous things like he's saying, he doesn't. Things that people don't agree with.
Hold on. That being said, I think I'll speak for Chris too. That we like the album, but I really don't agree with him saying that at all.
The things
I'm
that he says.
I'm not condoning anything he says. I don't think it's okay at all. I think it's awful.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I like him as an artist. As a human being, I don't know how I feel about him.
Exactly.
It's just how, what's that guy that,
some people can separate the things, and some people can just be or some people just I can't listen to something this guy, when he's saying ridiculous things like this. I mean, you got to make your own judgment calls when it comes to those things, and support things that are awesome, and don't support things that are not awesome.
Grammys.
So,
Grammys.
We don't have to talk about it.
Was Kanye West on the Grammys?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Who watched the Grammys?
I did.
It
was very disappointing.
I think I watched one thing. I was flipping through channels that night, and I ended up putting it on when the Adele thing came on, and I was like, oh shit, what happened here? Someone said that they, as a joke, obviously, that they forgot to turn off Justin Bieber's guitar while he was warming up in the background.
That's sick.
Someone said on Twitter or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That was pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. Everything was pretty bad. Did you see the Hollywood vampire thing?
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was a band with Alice Cooper and Johnny Depp.
Oh Jesus Christ.
It was just straight cock rock. It was so
Hollywood
bad.
vampire.
I gotta say I'm a fan of Johnny Depp. I like a lot of
Are you really?
Yeah, he does good movies. Don't you think so?
Yeah, and before 2003.
Straight fucking ragu kid.
Dude, Edward Scissorhands?
He's been in a bunch of good movies, but everything
in a band playing with Alice Cooper. It was just weird.
What's the movie that he was in where he was the barber?
Edward Dildo Hands.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
Sweeney
that was
Todd,
a good movie.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Joanna.
I don't know.
I love the music from that shit.
I like that movie. But yeah,
shout out to what's that guy's name who wrote that? You don't know?
I didn't even hear what the band was like, but I just saw a picture. I'm just like, fuck this.
Fuck awful.
It was bad. Awful. It was really bad.
Yeah.
And then I was half paying attention, and then they were like, to close out the show, Pitbull.
Oh, Mark's favorite.
And it was just yo, why is this guy successful?
Dude, you know what? Actually, we have video of you when that happened. I saw you pop your collar up and untie your tie.
Yeah,
put your big ass sunglasses on.
Yeah, I actually ruined a shirt. I sweat so much. And actually, you guys are just listening. You can't see. I'm actually in a sling right now from fist pumping. But
was Post Malone at the Grammys at all?
No,
he wasn't. But speaking of the Pitbull performance, I actually I knew he was going to perform, so I bought expired cases of Four Loko on eBay just to fucking crank.
Yeah, the real shit before they watered it down.
Yeah, that real good.
Yeah, that good.
Was anything good about it?
Sauce.
The Four Loko was fucking awesome.
I saw Ghost won the best metal performance.
That was a
That's so
pre-televised thing. Okay, so we'll talk about this.
I hate that shit.
There are 83 Grammys they give away. Also, before I say anything else, Grammys are pointless, right?
Well, you're a big fan of the Grammys.
No, I'm not.
You seem like you are.
I read an article that saying there was 80-something Grammys given out in a year, and only 8 of them are on the show.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they're not gonna show the award for best sound engineer in
I know, but
whatever. Because they're just like, oh, who the hell is this guy?
the Grammys are terrible.
I don't even know if there is best.
We totally
sound
just
engineer.
skipped over
I don't know.
how awesome it is that Ghost won a Grammy.
Ghost won a Grammy.
Ghost did win a Grammy.
That's really cool.
I don't know any Ghost songs, but
I'm not
cool.
a Ghost fan, but I like.
They went up against your favorite band, Slipknot.
Slipknot lost.
Slipknot lost. I think it was
Bullshit.
Slipknot.
Forget that. Fuck
Lamb
that
of
Ghost.
God, Ghost, and then a couple other bands I don't know about. August Burns Red. That was another band that got.
They got nominated for a Grammy?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's crazy.
I don't think it's the first time they have.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows? More important than the Grammys, Chris got new boots.
Yeah, but I don't have them yet.
Also, just shout out to Alabama Shakes for winning.
Oh, yeah.
That
that
was
was cool.
Shakes one.
That was
I
cool.
like that record a lot.
And they performed. That was probably the only decent performance.
Yeah, that was cool.
Not decent. They were really good.
Kendrick Lamar's.
His was good.
He
was good.
won, right?
Yeah, 5 Grammys. I think.
He didn't win Album of the Year. Taylor Swift beat him.
Yeah.
But he won a bunch
That
of
makes
others.
sense. I mean, her album
I
was probably a lot
kind of
bigger.
assumed that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to say about, whatever, if you liked, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, but people obviously like her.
Yeah.
But, she's the thought and marketing that went around her album was
Yeah.
pretty genius.
It was all anyone talked about
Yeah.
for the most part for 6 months.
Yeah. So, yeah, she did a good job.
You're a fan of Taylor Swift.
I literally know every Taylor Swift song.
Private streaming, you fucking
Yeah.
borrowed Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, she's not on Spotify.
Yeah, I couldn't even private stream her if I wanted to.
Yeah, you're
Yo,
right.
is she on Tidal?
No.
Yeah, I think she is.
Really?
She's on streaming services.
Better
Keep
just
your
Apple.
subscriptions, boys.
If you remember correctly, she just doesn't like music subscriptions that have free tiers.
Oh, okay.
So,
I forgot we talked about that a lot.
must be.
yeah. More importantly, we got to talk about Chris having boots because that's that's in the discussion.
Gotta keep those cute little toes warm.
Where they at?
They're in the mail. Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
yet.
brand? What brand?
Did you get the ones with the Velcro and like
Yeah, I can't tie shoes.
like
Timberlands?
Can't tie.
like Napoleon Dynamite?
What are we talking? Timberlands? Skechers?
Doc Martens, dude.
Doc
M's?
Gotta do it right,
Is this your first pair of boots you've ever owned?
I've
Since
owned,
you were a kid?
yeah, I owned boots when I was a kid.
Since
but,
you had Transformers
but
boots?
since being an adult and doing adult stuff, yeah, first time buying boots.
What color? Checkered?
No, they're like dark brown ish. They're nice.
I'm not in a boot camp yet.
You don't have boots?
No.
You should get boots.
He strictly wears thong sandals.
I only wear those ones where you put your toes in. They're like mittens.
Oh, I want a pair of that. I feel
Oh,
like
you
that
have
would
those?
make me
Oh, I
uncomfortable.
know what you're talking about.
Heard
This
it
is
all.
so weird.
Yeah. But
I
it
have
has little individual pouches for your toes.
Yeah.
Why do people wear this?
Does it look cool?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
They look cool.
I don't know.
Obviously.
About that.
Why do
you
people
probably-
wear Crocs?
You probably
No,
feel like
I'm-
a ninja.
I'm an adult
Yeah,
and don't
I
have
guess.
boots, and people always tell me I need to get boots, which I'm sure they're correct, but
I felt the same way. Yeah, everyone was like, "You should get boots," and I was like, "No."
here's the thing:
Finally,
I don't. All right,
boots.
I live in the suburbs. I don't live in the city, so I don't walk around anywhere. I work at a desk all day.
You shovel, though.
Oh, must be good
I do shovel, but it's not... there are very rare cases where I need boots. So I'm going bootless.
Wow. Guess what? I have boots, but they're like shitty, weird boots I've had forever. That like Doc Martens look cool. Like you'll want to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I never want to wear the boots I have because they're just weird and like too big for me. But they keep my feet warm if I have to like shovel, you know. But I should get a pair of boots as well.
Yeah, all about the boots.
Boot talk.
Boot talk.
You guys want some boot talk?
New segment. We'll call it Boot Camp.
He just disregards you.
Always.
Typical. Let's get into feedback, guys.
Let me check my phone.
It's time for feedback. It's time to see what the people are thinking. We actually got some really nice reviews on iTunes, and I cannot believe people actually listen to the show, but they do. And
stop hating.
It's amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got some really nice reviews. So those really help. So if you do like the show, go to iTunes and give us 5 stars and tell everyone how much you love Mark and his voluptuous voice coming through your earpods,
coming through in the 1s and 2s.
Damn, look at those aggressive lips.
But if you do want to be a part of the show, use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. You can email us, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com, or you can use the most popular way to interact with the show. Call us on the Death Talk hotline. That's 754-703-8255, 754-70-DTalk.
Blee Talk.
Leave your first name.
Did you say Blee Talk?
No, D-Talk.
I've been saying Blee Talk.
Leave your first name and where you're from in a brief message or question, wherever you want.
What about knee sock?
You can leave whatever you want, and we'll play it on the show. Just like this one from Carlos from Houston,
Carlos Delgado?
Texas. No, not him.
Oh. Hey, what's up, Death Talk? My name is Carlos from Houston, Texas. I just want to say I really enjoy every Thursday Death Talk. You know, it kind of gets me throughout the day, you know, because I go to college and whatnot. So that's the best part of my day, just listening to you guys.
Best part of our day, too.
One question is anybody going to Sound and Fury, or any thoughts about Sound and Fury happening this year in Los Angeles? If you guys are interested in, we kind of want to see. Also, second question is anybody play guitar, electric guitar? I'm kind of curious on what model you have, what kind of pedals and pickups you have. Just out of curiosity. So, yeah, man, thank you.
Dude's definitely on the bus.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
On the bus, definitely.
Subway, maybe he's catching a flight, possibly.
I don't think subway. I think bus. But
okay.
Yes, we will be at Sound and Fury. Can't wait for full announcements. Should be awesome.
Caleb, you'll be there?
Glad it's back.
Yeah.
More than... Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
Possibly Mark and/or... No, not Chris. I mean, not Mark.
Not me.
Not
Chris.
Mark. Possibly me.
Possibly Chris. So yeah, we'll be there.
Definitely Rich. Rich will be there.
Yeah, I'm doing a keg stand at the Molotov table.
Yeah.
Yes. Single coolest thing you ever did was post the GIF of the keg stand on Twitter.
Yeah, actually, if you want to go to the Molotov table,
wait a sec. Was that actually him?
No.
But I just like hated that I laughed out loud to that.
Melanie will be giving out free shots, and there'll be a keg there. So if you want to just fill up while you're there, feel free.
There you go.
She's actually Paps will be sponsoring her table. So Paps Bourbon.
What's that? Oh, you mean PBR?
Yes.
Right.
Peepers.
We only drink Four Loko.
Well, lucky us, Four Locos actually sponsored the Deathwish table this year.
What?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yes. So
the old recipe, obviously.
The original.
I can't believe Dr. Loco gave us the go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll be there. Guitar advice. Am I the only one that
I think he was?
I
Chris
play,
barely
but
plays
I'm not.
guitar.
I just barely.
I'm a terrible
play, so.
guitar player, so I can't really.
Rich, I bet you're pretty good.
No.
He's asking about just what gear we use or whatever. Or
right.
Was it advice? I couldn't tell.
I haven't played. I play guitar once in a while, but I can't really play too often because my dog barks at me the whole time while I play guitar. So
she's singing.
Yeah. When I was playing more, I used an ESP guitar. I can't give great guitar advice.
Just say what you got. And
I got an
we'll
ESP guitar. I have a Fender Strat. I have I think those two. I have a Fender acoustic. I got some pedals too. Boss, Boss pedals.
Oh, Boss, yeah, the Boss.
Those are pretty good. I forget who makes that pedal, but it's the tuner that looks really cool. It's like the white pedal that I don't know what it is, but that's a really cool tuner.
Sick, you have a tuner. That's cool.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Do you patch that into your distortion?
I use a noise gate. I actually have a BB. I was talking with you the other day about the BBE Sonic Maximizer. I use that once in a while. I put that in the chain.
Yeah, you got to get that nut.
Put that in the chain.
Chris, what? Wait, sorry.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
My bad. I would never want to rush you.
I never used a bunch of pedals. I used to use a couple. Oh, the Digitech whammy thing. I think it was so cool. I had that.
Whammy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
That red pedal? No, you play drums. You wouldn't know.
I don't know guitar stuff.
That thing was really cool. I used to play around with that all the time. But yeah, I'm terrible. Don't take any guitar advice from me. That's all.
Chris, what you got?
Chris actually uses 7-string custom fretless bass.
Yep, that's what I use.
It's Fieldy's custom model.
Actually, Chris was telling me before the podcast he really admires the way Fieldy plays bass.
I love it.
I can see.
That's all I'm into. That's what I'm into this week.
Chris specializes in slapping slap bass. So
to Coheed and Cambria songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris, do you actually have any advice?
Not really, because I never play anymore. And I sold a lot of my stuff because I was going to get new stuff, and I just never did.
We don't. We're just working behind the scenes here. You know?
Yeah, we just put out records. That's all we do.
My best advice to him: just go to Guitar Center and buy the first thing you see.
Yeah, just go to Guitar Center.
Do that. Go to a sales associate and just let them talk you into buying it. Yeah. A bunch of stuff.
You know what? If you just shred and play as loud as possible at Guitar Center, they'll actually really enjoy that.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah, maybe go next to someone that's playing and play louder than they are.
Yeah.
And, it'll be great.
I actually went there and I was just shredding for about 3 hours straight and maxed out volume. It was at 11.
If you're looking for a good
play some Slayer covers,
and they were just like, "Wow, is this guy for real?"
If you're looking for a good first date,
Guitar Center.
Take him or her to Guitar Center. Show her all your best show your repertoire.
Yeah, grab a uke, sing a little song.
No stairway denied.
All right, we got another message from Joey from Philly here.
Yo, shout out to Wayne's World. Whatever.
Squeep.
Hey guys, Joey from Philly again.
Joey Philly.
I want to thank you guys for telling me to listen to the Canon podcast.
Oh, hell
Great podcast, and I've been listening to a lot of the episodes lately.
My man.
And the question I wanted to pose to you this week was, what are your favorite album covers? Why, or least favorite covers? That's another good one. But yeah, see you guys.
Favorite album? That's a good question.
Really
that is.
Favorite album covers? I know mine right off the bat.
What is it?
Ride the Lightning.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Coolest cover. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite records of all time.
That's a good answer.
It's definitely Ride the Lightning. Iconic. Just awesome.
Yep.
Makes a great shirt.
It does make a fantastic shirt. Yep. Mark, you were telling me the Ricky Martin, the second album.
No, the first album.
Whatever Hero's on.
What?
I can be your hero, babe.
He said Ricky Martin.
What am I singing? Enrique? Happens every time.
Yeah. Actually,
I mean,
for the longest time,
I kind of thought that too.
For the longest time, I thought Selena Gomez was Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande was Selena Gomez. I didn't know that. I thought they were.
I still don't know who either of
you
those
don't know
are.
who those are?
No.
And someone I was like, oh yeah, that's Selena Gomez, and I think Meg was just like, that's Ariana Grande. I'm like, no, that's Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
You guys don't know Selena Gomez?
No,
I know the name.
difference
I don't
them.
know who she is.
Okay, fine. Mark,
I've listened to the last Ariana Grande album a lot. It's really good.
You never cease to surprise me.
here we go.
It's good. I don't know.
Dude, we lose
it's good, it's
our
good.
hardcore cred every time.
Hold on.
you say
Yeah,
things.
Mark, we just lost 7 listeners. Thanks.
That's okay.
Thanks. It just went down.
I'd be lying if I was saying something else. This is my truest self.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 50% of listeners when you told them that you were blasting Lenny Kravitz last week on the last episode. So
We lost 7.
I don't
we
celebrate
gained,
the whole catalog. You just got some bangers.
Lost 7, gained 12. That's still positive.
I'd be doing a disservice to you guys and everyone here if I don't play the hell out of this thing.
So what do you guys got for album covers? Anything?
What comes to mind? The last national record. And the one before it.
Don't want the head.
The one with the head. And also High Violet. Like the weird art thing with like the letters and the words going everywhere. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Something also... Meet the Beatles. Also Abbey Road. Also Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream.
That's
Love
a good
that
one too. Yeah.
Also Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Like that one too. Through Being Cool. Because in the insert, it like tells a story about the party. Yeah, it's corny. Yeah, whatever. It's awesome.
Mark's got a lot.
Also, Stay What You Are. That's a good one too.
Mark's gonna name every record.
I really
keep going because I need a minute.
Mark's just gonna name his entire
I don't know, like whatever.
iTunes
You guys aren't
catalog.
saying anything. Kind of corny, but Sunbather. Love it.
Yeah.
That's not corny. Well, I mean, it is because you work for the label.
That's what I'm gonna say. I could say a bunch.
Cheeseball.
I like
you know what?
Shipwreck Abyss.
I don't have a specific one, but I really like old jazz records that have like the monochrome colors.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Love it.
talking about? And then they have like I mean, I'm thinking of ones like Clifford Brown and stuff, but like, yeah, I like that like aesthetic a lot. Like I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
The Queen is Dead. That shit's awesome. Most Smith's albums.
That's a good question.
What's a good question?
No, that was a good question.
Oh.
It's a lot. There's a lot of different answers, and I think a lot of it has to do with how much you like the album as well, like the music on the album.
Sure.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of great covers out there that just like were bad albums. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Yeah, like there's been
Born to
some,
Run. That's
Yep.
awesome.
If
Also
if-
Nebraska. Most Bruce Springsteen
Okay, all right.
albums.
You
Mark's just going nuts here.
no, Mark and I were talking about this earlier. Like, and I was saying like, this is me being terrible, but like, if an album has a terrible artwork, I don't want to listen to it.
I think, yeah, I mean, it goes hand in hand. I think the better question is best album, worst cover.
Ooh, that's a great question.
You know what I mean? Like what's like an awesome album that you love but has a terrible cover.
That's a great question.
Daydream Nation.
I don't know, but that's a tough one. That would be a good. Maybe we can save that one for.
Not terrible
for later.
cover, but it's so boring. The Sonic Youth record. Okay.
Oh yeah. Wait, Goo? You talking about Goo?
No, Daydream Nation.
Oh, sorry.
Just the candles, like
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite records.
Yeezus could fit under that category. I like the record, but I hate the
What's
album
on the cover?
It's just like a photo of a CD.
of a CD and like a red.
Oh,
like,
that's how it was.
sticker
That's
thing.
how it was packaged. The CD was packaged like that.
Yeah, and I get that, but it's still just.
But
really
even before there was a
boring.
physical version of it, that was just like a photo of it. I really wanted it to be released on vinyl, where it's a LP, but there's a photo of a CD on the cover.
Probably does
It probably
exist.
is.
It probably does exist.
Really, I didn't think it did.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is.
That's a really good question.
That's a good question. Let's move on to Twitter. We have one from Andrew Clark, I believe. Yes, it is Andrew Clark at Start Today.
Oh my God!
09.
Give album.
Sorry, we can't take
We're
that.
moving
We
on.
can't take that answer. We've already moved on.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Sorry, Angela.
The Andrew Clark used the hashtag AskDeathTalk. I know you guys can use that. Have any Deathwish bands toured the Middle East before, missing the Philly DC scenes since moving overseas? I don't know. Do you guys know? Have you seen any bands go over there? Before?
I thought Blacklisted was supposed to, but
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
I know that when Shipwreck and like Have Heart were touring, they
That
were
was like South
literally.
Africa.
Well, I don't know. Like they they toured so much, and they were trying to hit like every continent. It was, I know
that was awesome.
I know. Talking to JD back in the day, he was like, "We want to do every continent, like, or like we want to go to as many places as humanly possible, to tour on the album," and that was really cool.
Yo, JD, if you're listening, just put out another record, man.
And that was really cool. And I don't know if they actually went anywhere in the Middle East. I'm not sure. But that would be great if someone would do that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to see over there. And it's like a lot of bands. Like I know Touche, and I know Touche had a goal of playing every state. They wanted to play every state in the U.S. and I think they did. I think they did. They might be missing one. I'm not really sure, but they got pretty close. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I know they played Hawaii and I know they played Alaska. So those are probably two of the tougher ones.
Yeah.
But there's also states in the Middle East, the Midwest, yeah. That
like Wyoming or something.
That would just be maybe there's not like a huge scene, and maybe it's tough to play a show there.
All right.
So
Touche Summer Tour 2016. Put them on a flatbed truck, drive them around. They play for 50 days straight. They hit a state a day, continuous play. Let's see if they can do it.
All right,
set that up, Rich.
Yeah, let me. I booked tours and everything, so I'm going to get that going now. On my iPad. Here we go. I just booked it. Yeah, all set.
Oh my God. Get your tickets here.
Well, that's it for feedback. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter, email deathtalk@deathwishinc.com, or give us a call. That's 754-70-DTalk. What we're into, guys. Let's do what we're into. And then we got Film School with Rich. Everyone's favorite segment, Mark. Except Mark.
Why don't you say Film School with me?
It's the name of the segment is Film School with Rich. I just happen to be in the segment.
Oh.
And yes, it is named after me.
Wow. Must be nice.
It'd be like you want to go to Rich's hot dog stand. What would I say? Like my hot dog stand? Would I say that?
You probably would.
You want to go to my hot dog stand?
Yeah, dude. You would say that. They'd be like, if you said go to Rich's hot dog stand, you'd be like, wow, you're really pressuring me to go to this hot dog stand with. It's a weird coincidence the guy has the same name as you. Let the record show that if you had a hot dog stand, you'd call it my hot dog stand.
Please Photoshop me at a hot dog stand.
There's a hot dog stand down the street.
God.
I know. Yeah.
Scotty.
So shout out.
Shout out to Scotty Dog.
You have good French fries.
Took you 45 minutes to get my order one time, and it was wrong. Good luck.
Wow. What we're into? Do you guys have anything you're into right now?
What?
Anything you're into right now?
Homemade falafel. Boom.
I think I can say something that we're all into right now.
What's that?
And I'll just get this out of the way. Pine Grove, new Pine Grove record.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that. I gotta think of something.
Just got my pre-order today.
Hashtag Groven.
Hashtag Groven.
Hashtag Groven. Yes.
More specifically, Aphasia cannot stop listening to that song.
Everyone's into that right now. It's been played at the office multiple times.
Great, it's great. I saw Pine Grove at their office a few weeks ago with Keith. That was one of the best things I ever attended. I'm not even trying to overstate it. I was flying that night.
Better than when we went to the movies that night?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Did you cry?
I felt so good. It made me just like feel great about everything. I didn't cry.
Did you cry?
Didn't cry.
He cried. He definitely cried.
Did you tear up?
Okay, I cried. All right.
Caleb, Chris, you got anything that you're into?
Homemade falafel. Dude.
Oh, okay. Have you been trying to perfect a recipe on this, or have you been doing this for years?
Nailed that shit first try.
Stop it.
Would have shared
why
some.
Didn't you bring some in?
Would have shared some. Too good to share.
Do you want to give some of your secrets out on the podcast?
Yeah, Google falafel recipe
and Rachel Ray.
Pin it to your Pinterest.
Yeah, and she'll show you how to make that.
Why do they still make cookbooks? It's all on the internet,
right?
I don't know if they. I mean,
why do they still make vinyl records? It's all on the internet.
Let's pack it up.
Pack it up. Pack it in.
Let me begin.
Chris, do you have anything, or should I go?
You go, and I'm going to think about what I'm going to say.
He's going to let you finish.
I'm going to let you finish.
Jesus. I don't know anything about Kanye. I'm just trying to be involved. What you got, Rich? What you got?
What?
I've been into I've been playing a video game. Do you guys know much about like video
Chris,
games?
what are you into?
Fantasy life, right?
No. I've stepped away from the 3DS for a little bit, but I'm back into it. And I've been playing Fire Emblem Awakening again because I'm getting ready for the new Fire Emblem Fates that comes out on Friday.
Yeah, was that recently?
Fates is on Friday?
Did you Friday?
Did you pre-order?
Did you really?
I did pre-order, and it's coming on Friday.
Did you recently start playing 3DS again?
Yeah, like
how recently? The past 2 weeks?
Yeah, past few weeks.
See, you've been slacking, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yes. It's been a while since I've been hardcore into it, but Fire Emblem Fates comes out Friday, guys.
Did you bundle that shit with the previous?
Well, there
Fire
was
Emblem?
Actually a bundle. There was a bundle, but I didn't get the bundle. I got the regular.
Wow, you didn't get the bundle, guys.
Not even down for the core.
Here's the thing: the game comes in three different games.
Yeah, is there a die cut?
There could be a die cut in there. I'm not really sure.
Is the cartridge clear with splat?
No, it's
not interested. Straight ragu.
You're not even letting me finish this.
I know. I'm steamrolling you.
It's 3 games. You can play, in it's 3 different games. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
As the same game, but you get to pick which side you're on and do that quest.
Same game, 3 points of view.
Yeah, but there's different things that can happen in each one because of that. And then the third game, you have to play the first 2, obviously, first, before you play the third, which would make sense, right? Yep. And it's kind of like you have to play those games first.
Pokemon did that shit in the 90s. Whatever, dude.
You're right. You are right. But I thought it was cool. And I can't wait to play it. And I'll give you my full review on the next
CommandLaunch.com.
No, Death Talk. I'm going to do it on Death Talk.
D-Talk.
So yeah, go check that out. And it's a Japanese game, which they localized for the US. So, it has some different kind of cultural things happening. So there's a lot of controversy around it because the US version is quite censored from the Japanese version.
Censored? How so? I didn't realize Fire Emblem had anything. What?
There's some weird stuff in it.
Really?
Real weird stuff.
Honestly, I don't know.
Stuff that
I don't know.
Maybe
obviously, but it seems like a kid's game.
It's not.
Okay,
weird.
I'm just wrong.
Weird to us, maybe. But culturally, it just made sense in Japan. But yeah, there's some stuff in there. I don't want to say it's not like a rated R movie or something. You know what I mean? It's not like M for mature, but it's definitely not like.
Was it weird like anime sex shit?
No, it just has some like weird references and like body parts showing and things like that probably shouldn't be. But
right.
Yeah.
Full frontal. That's my favorite album cover.
Could have been. Anyone else have anything before we wrap up what we're into?
Oh, I've been trying to catch up on Vikings. That's coming back this
Netflix?
weekend. Not Netflix.
Okay, what's that? What channel is that on? AMC?
Is it History Channel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's History Channel. I don't think it's AMC.
Yeah, I think it's History Channel. It's pretty good.
Is it
about Vikings?
You kidding me?
Vikings.
I thought it was going to be about
zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Zombie Vikings. No, it's just
there's a comic book Viking zombies versus Vikings, something like that.
That sounds awful.
I don't know if it's good or not.
It's like that movie Pride and Prejudice plus zombies.
And zombies.
Yeah, that looked terrible.
But yeah, season 4 starts tomorrow, I think, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying to catch up and so I can watch it.
There we go. That's what we're into. And before we wrap up the podcast, we have our last segment. Mark, can you tuck in Mark Caleb so he can take a little nap?
Yeah, I got it.
Good night, Mark.
I'd love to add something I'm into.
Just rest your weary.
Thanks for forgetting me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm actually good though.
I'm sorry, you named 47 albums in the last segment, so I couldn't.
Well, no, we already named what you were into, and that was Pine Grove. You get one. That's it.
Yeah, we actually picked what you were into this week.
That sounds good. I'm predictable.
What do you got? What do you got for us, Mark?
Nothing.
Really? You don't have anything?
I don't know if this is what I'm into, but I saw Zoolander 2.
Oh, you saw it?
It wasn't very good, I think I might have liked it because I keep talking about it. I laughed. I didn't.
Have any of the sequels from like the early, or was it when Zoolander was like mid 2000s, early 2000s?
No,
I don't know.
Early 2000s.
Has any of the sequels like what did Dumb and Dumber come out in late 90s?
I never saw that. Yeah, that was late 90s.
The fucking Anchorman was terrible.
Okay.
Anchorman
I have
2?
a bone to pick about that. Ready? Anchorman 2 saw in the... Actually, should I even talk about this? Just go to film school.
Go for it.
Good.
Finish it.
Anchorman 2 was god-awful when I saw it in the theaters. I had such high expectations because I love the first one. So doesn't everyone.
Brought it home.
It got released on Netflix with like 100-something more jokes. It was like literally a half hour longer. I never laughed harder almost. Like, I was laughing so hard. I think you gotta lower your expectations a little bit. I still found it really funny.
I watched Anchorman 2 and on Netflix. Didn't do it
really
for me. Yeah,
that's okay.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah,
Dumb and Dumber. Which one is that? I don't know. Bad.
I didn't see that.
Ratatouille. You guys into that?
Yeah, Ratatouille was awesome.
I don't expect Zoolander 2, and I'm not going to go to the movie theaters to see it. I will, at best, wait till it gets onto TNT 7 years from now and watch it on there.
I'll just never see it.
Yeah, there's no way. I can't.
Really like the first one, though. It's funny.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a shot, because I love the first one so much.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways, whatever.
Well,
continue.
Let's talk about some better movies than Zoolander 2.
Ooh, throwing shade. It's all right, Mark. You know what we say?
It's time for Film School with Rich.
Can't get burned if you're
featuring
in the shade.
myself. This is the part of the show where Caleb has told me that I'm an idiot for not watching all these fantastic movies.
Literally have never said that.
You literally say that every time. You say, I can't believe you didn't do this.
You're a monster.
You're a dumbass. I hate you.
That's not true at all.
And then you smacked me in the face.
No, it was a punch to the gut.
You slapped me.
Actually, no, I routinely punch Rich in the kidneys, trying to make you piss blood.
Yeah. So Film School with Rich is actually brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store.
D-Talk!
Caleb, I heard you have a nice little coupon code for the children this week.
Yeah, dude.
Would you guys give me $10 if I actually fell asleep?
Why would I pay you to sleep? You ready for the coupon?
Yes.
Coupon.
Matilda.
Use the hashtag the coupon code Matilda at checkout and get 10% off your next order at the Deathwish store.
Let me just verify spelling, because I think there's an H in it.
Could just use Leon, which was a much easier coupon code.
Wow, dude, that's messed up. Matilda, Mathilda.
Don't want to make it easy on the listeners here.
I can't give away free money like this every week, all right?
It's cutting into your...
You're bleeding me dry.
We should do a thing where you give a riddle, and the coupon code is the answer, and if someone gets it right, they can get a...
$50 off.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But then, where it gets around, we lose a bunch of money.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
No, I'll make it single use coupon.
Sick.
Caleb, let's talk about The Professional. Leon. Yeah, let's start there.
The Professional.
Then I actually searched this, and I searched The Professional. It said Leon.
Yeah.
The Professional. What's up with that?
Well, let me tell you. The European release and the American release, they switched the name because how are Americans going to pronounce Leon, Mm-hmm. So it's just The Professional here. Plus, I think the cuts were a little bit different. They call it on Netflix. It's called Leon. That's because Netflix knows what's up.
Okay, all right.
No, I don't know. It's referred to either way.
Mm-hmm.
I like to refer to it as Leon, The Professional.
So let's just give a brief synopsis about the movie because Trey complained that we don't do this enough.
Really?
Yes, and I told him that you don't like when I do this.
I don't like it when people
brief. It's
never brief with you.
I'm going to do a brief one. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Go.
The Professional is about a hitman who lives in an apartment building next to a family who is involved in some shady stuff. A little girl goes to the grocery store, and her family gets basically murdered while she's gone. She comes back and she she hangs out with the hitman for the rest of the movie. There we go.
Already too long-winded.
There we go. That's all it is. That's all it's about. Starring Natalie Portman.
Yes.
Was this her first big role?
Very first. 11 years old.
This is her first role?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, in a movie, maybe she did other stuff like commercials or anything, but yeah, this is her first.
And sorry, who's the who plays Leon?
Jean Reno.
Okay, yeah. Gary, not Gary.
Oldman.
Gary Oldman, yes, Gary Oldman.
There you
isn't
go.
it?
You got it.
So overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. You said I wouldn't like it.
I thought it's got a little bit of a weird it's got like a weird French vibe to it.
I don't want to say
I
don't want to say it was like my favorite movie of all time, but I did like it a lot.
I thought there'd be like weird. There's some weird like.
I thought it was a great story.
Yeah, there's like some weird exaggerated stuff that I thought would turn you off because you complained about Raiders. So
this movie had me feeling a bit uneasy throughout it.
Yeah,
it like had this weird. I mean, I don't know how honest she was being, but she said she was in love. This girl was what, 12?
I think she's supposed to be 13 or 14 in the story.
She did say in the movie that she loved Leon.
Yeah, no, it's straight. She wants to sleep with him or thinks she wants to. It's straight up creepy, and it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
and there's other cut. The original cut of this had more like awkward sexual tension.
Yeah,
and they like screened it for test audiences, and everyone was like, "Yo, this is fucking weird. We don't like it." And they cut it down. They scaled it back a little bit. I'm pretty sure in the original script, the dude who wrote this, Luc Besson, he wrote and directed it. He had them sleep together, and they were like,
"Wow."
Natalie Portman's parents were like, "Fuck nah, you're not doing that." Her parents for her early career were very like strict on like letting her do roles and stuff. Like, she smokes in this movie.
Yeah,
they made it part of the contract. Like, she can only smoke 5 times.
Oh, really?
And like she has to like quit smoking, like stop at the end, like weird shit like that. Well, not weird, like it makes sense, but same with like the sex scenes. They're like, well, not sex scenes.
There were none of those.
Yes, yeah. Sorry. Well, they made from the script. They made the sex scene. They got rid of that, and then all the other like weirder stuff with it, they wanted it to be scaled back a little bit. But it's like she's like a young girl, and it's like it's very awkward and uncomfortable.
She dresses. I don't want to say she dresses like provocatively, but like
she does.
She dresses
up for him.
She shows a lot of skin.
Yeah,
and it's the only movie that has made me. Out of all the movies you've given me, this one made me feel weird.
Good.
And
I'm glad
it achieved whatever it was trying to do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be weird, and
it made you feel awkward.
It's definitely that, and it is awkward, but it's also like an innocent. Like she doesn't know, she's a little girl. Like she doesn't know,
and Leon doesn't fall for any of this stuff.
And he's also a little bit like emotionally stunted or something.
Yeah.
Like it's innocent on his end too. Like there's no like fucking perviness. It's just awkward.
He's a badass too.
Oh yeah, he's sick.
Yeah,
the cleaner.
Yeah.
All right, so his character. This director did a movie before this, La Femme Nikita. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I have. I've never seen it, but
they remade it for America. It was called like The Assassin. It was with Bridget Fonda.
Wasn't there a USA show on that?
Yep.
Based on that? Yeah. That's where I heard of it.
All crappy, but La Femme Nikita is pretty cool. But anyway, so there's a character in that called like the cleaner, and I think it was played by Jean Reno. But anyway, he's dressed up and has the long coat and everything, and he's like, oh wow, this is like a sick character, and there's way more we can do with it. So he made the Professional. I think it's better than La Femme Nikita, but
cool.
Yeah. Here's your fun fact.
Gary Oldman was absolutely fantastic in the movie.
Maniac. Awesome.
Yes. In that,
do you like how the crazy person who listens to classical music or is like obsessed with that? That's like become a cliche now.
Yeah. He was real good, and he
just sweating always.
You didn't. The cool thing about him is that you didn't. You didn't know that he was like working
a DEA agent.
Yeah, at first, and
which
then
is awesome.
Then you find out he's like an absolute nut, and like does the craziest shit, and like just kills like nothing, like doesn't even care about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what the guy actually is? So Gary Oldman was like a drug dealer, like a is he a crooked DEA?
Yeah, he's a DEA agent who's
a drug dealer.
Yeah, he smuggles. He takes advantage of his ends, and he was.
And his whole team is behind him on this thing.
Yeah. He was hiding money in that dude's apartment, Matilda's father.
Yeah, and
Matilda's father was stealing some of it or like cutting it, whatever.
Yeah,
and they found out and they murdered him and yada yada, and then it goes from there. But yeah, DEA dude, he's
This had some pretty deep scenes in it too, like when the kid was running away. And he gets killed. They don't show him getting killed because we weren't sure if he got killed until she walks by and sees that he's dead.
It's a real deal.
Yeah, and she's the only one, and her brother was the only one that Matilda actually cared about. So in her family. What do you think about the Italian guy that hires Leon to do all these hits?
Oh, Tony?
Yeah. Do you think he's like a good guy, or do you think he's actually like saving his money for him, or?
True, I don't know. And he takes Matilda's money at the end, technically.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Do you think he or?
I like to think he's a good. He seems like a friendly.
Well, I don't think he's a good guy, but a man of his word. A man of his word.
Man of his word.
Because he's a way to put it. He keeps on saying that, like,
I'll hold it for you.
Yeah, I'll hold it for you. You don't want to fill out the paperwork at the bank, you know? It's like.
There's no paperwork. That shit's in the floorboards.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I don't know. That's funny, though.
I don't think he's...
Well, honestly...
I don't think he ever intended to actually pay Leon.
Well, I think Leon is the same exact... Leon, sorry. Is the same exact deal as Matilda. Like, he's just, like... He found this dude as a kid, and that's why he's, like, a little strange as an adult, because he didn't really have an upbringing. I think he's just, like...
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just me making that up from basically not much, but... They're both kids, Leon and Matilda. He's an adult man. He's a kid in an adult man's body who just kills, and that's how he's so good at it. He doesn't like fully understand it, but I don't know. Maybe whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of him. I personally don't think he was ever going to give him the money, and it was just going to be
I mean, that would make sense.
It was probably going to be one day. He was going to die one day from a job gone wrong, and then this wasn't even a job. Yeah. This was
personal.
Yeah. Let's talk about the ending a little bit.
All right.
So he's kind of he's surrounded, can't get out of his apartment, and pulls off one of the coolest tricks.
So sick.
Ever. He basically killed a bunch of guys in his apartment and then stole their suit and walked out. Just basically walked out.
Yeah. On the first movie I've seen with that, like, I don't want to say trope, but like a lot of movies do that where like...
Didn't expect that. I did not expect that.
Yeah, so awesome. I honestly thought he was going to die in the apartment, and then you see him sneaking out in the uniform and you're like, oh shit.
He's going to make it. Yeah, he's going to make it.
And then he gets blowed up, but...
But he also...
Also, then he gets blowed up.
Blowed up.
I'm gonna blow you up.
I think he also knew.
Oh shit!
I think he also knew that he was gonna.
I would love that, Mark.
Kind of knew he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Or he intended to die.
He was fine with it. Matilda's trouble. He knew it.
So, he kind of walks out, and Oldman finds him as he's walking out of the place, and which is a really nice, not a nice scene, a really cool scene where he shot him in the back of the head.
I thought just in the back.
Oh, maybe just in the back. And then he's strapped. He has like a bomb on him.
Yeah, he's
or
strapped.
A grenade or something like that. So he takes out the whole. He takes out Oldman and the rest of the.
Great explosion.
Great explosion. I think honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to say it's my favorite movie.
It's up there with Rambo.
No, not quite. It's not Rambo.
First Blood. I always fuck that.
It's not First Blood. It's not First Blood status. It's not
Almost Famous status. Or is it?
That was a good one. You've been giving me some good ones.
Almost Famous was Mark. I would love to take credit for it.
It's not quite as good as Fargo.
All right.
Not quite as good as Taxi Driver.
Nothing is.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
but Independence Day came out in the 90s, and that's a much better movie. I can't wait till Film School with Rich, Independence Day Resurgence.
Will Smith isn't in it, dude.
Doesn't matter, we're all going.
No Will Smith, hard pass. Get it out of here.
But yeah, it's definitely in my top tier. Probably not like,
top 10.
Maybe top 10, yeah, maybe, possibly.
I mean, you've only seen 10 movies, so yeah.
I've seen more than 10 because we're on episode 37.
Yeah,
so.
but we didn't start it until like episode 5, right?
Yeah, but still, I mean, I've seen quite a bit.
Yeah,
now, so
30-something movies.
So thumbs up, and definitely go watch The Professional. What are you gonna give me for any other Caleb fun facts?
I threw out way too many.
All right,
I think we'll call it at that.
We're on episode 37, right?
Yeah,
well, there's only 3 left, huh?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah,
episode 40.
Yep.
That's it. Calling it a day.
Yeah,
we're getting blowed up.
Caleb, what do you got for me for the next episode?
All right, next week Jake has for you. This is
sorry.
I think that's what he came in for earlier. He was going to do it, but oh well. True Romance. That's what we're going to watch.
True Romance. I have no idea what that is.
Never heard of it?
Nope.
Well, here's a hint. You know that dog, Alabama, in the other room?
Yeah.
Watch that movie. Think about her.
Okay. I'll think about her the whole time.
Yeah.
There we go. So I will watch True Romance for the next episode. And again, if you want to save some money on your next order from the store.deathwishinc.com, use the hashtag Matilda with an H and get 10% off your entire order. So, well, that's it. That's Death Talk.
That's it.
Episode 37. Thanks for listening. Again, if you like the show, please give us a good rating on iTunes. Give us 5 stars. Make Mark happy. His lease is going to be coming up soon. Needs to upgrade that Chevy Cruze. So the more likes we get, the better sponsorships we can get. Right, Mark?
Yeah. My lease for my apartment's actually coming up soon. Really hope that dude doesn't jack.
So if you don't want Mark to get evicted from his apartment, give us 5 stars on iTunes. I mean, if that's not reason enough, I don't want Mark living at my house.
I definitely don't want him living in my house.
Yeah,
I don't live in a house.
He plays Wii Sports in his underwear. I can't have that.
Guess what? It's the only way to fucking live.
Why?
Shout out to Frisbee Dog.
Why even bother with the underwear?
Yeah. He'll be wagging around his Frisbee Dog too.
Yes! Holy shit!
That's not a Wiimote.
Oh my god!
I hate where this went.
All right, and
I love it.
So if you like the show, please do that.
Better strap that Wiimote to your wrist. Don't want it going through the television.
And if you're listening on YouTube, give us a little like, share it with your friends, and now we're on SoundCloud too, so you can subscribe to our SoundCloud and get the episodes there
until the website goes down. They go out of business.
Yeah, until then. I thought you were referring to all the.
Well, I'm pretty sure SoundCloud's going to get a pretty big bump now that Detox.
That's what I was going to say. I thought you were referring to all the traffic we're going to drive to the SoundCloud. They probably might not be able to handle it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Next article.
So that's it. That's Death Talk episode 37. Have a great rest of your day.